Today, the world of finance and technology feels a profound emptiness. The loss is not just personal for those who knew Doug Lebda, but it ripples outward, touching countless lives and organizations that have been shaped by his vision and leadership. The atmosphere is heavy, as if the very heart of innovation has skipped a beat. On October 12, 2025, Doug Lebda, founder and CEO of LendingTree, passed away in a tragic ATV accident. The news came suddenly, leaving friends, family, colleagues, and the entire financial technology community in disbelief. Doug was more than just a leader. He was a visionary whose energy and optimism inspired everyone around him. The news sent shockwaves through his company and the entire industry he helped reshape. Employees, partners, and even competitors paused to reflect on the legacy of a man who had changed the way people think about borrowing, lending, and financial empowerment. The sense of loss was immediate and deeply felt. Doug Lebda wasn't just a CEO, he was a pioneer who transformed how we think about money. He saw opportunities where others saw obstacles, and he was never afraid to challenge the status quo. Doug's relentless pursuit of innovation set new standards for the industry and inspired a generation of entrepreneurs to dream bigger. He believed ordinary people deserved a fair shot, and he dedicated his life to making finance more accessible. Doug's mission was clear: to break down barriers and give everyone the tools they needed to take control of their financial future. He championed transparency, fairness, and opportunity for all, regardless of background or circumstance. His passing leaves a void, not just for his business acumen, but for the passion he brought every day. Doug's presence was magnetic. He inspired loyalty, creativity, and a sense of purpose in those who worked with him. The empty chair in the boardroom is a stark reminder of the leader, mentor, and friend who is no longer with us. Doug's story is one of inspiration, determination, and a relentless drive to empower others. He mentored countless young professionals, always encouraging them to push boundaries and believe in their potential. His journey from humble beginnings to industry titan is a testament to what can be achieved with vision and perseverance. He gave us tools to make smarter choices and pursue our dreams. Doug's innovations made it possible for families to buy homes, for students to fund their education, and for entrepreneurs to launch new ventures. His work touched lives in ways that will continue to resonate for generations. Today, we remember the man, celebrate his vision, and reflect on his lasting impact. Doug Lebda's legacy is not just in the company he built, but in the countless lives he changed. As we mourn his passing, we also honor his spirit by carrying forward his mission: to make the world of finance more open, fair, and full of possibility for everyone. Every great innovation starts with frustration. Doug Lebda's came in the 1990s, struggling to buy his first condo and finding the mortgage process confusing and disempowering. Instead of accepting the system, Doug saw an opportunity to flip the script. He founded LendingTree in 1996, determined to use technology to bring transparency and fairness to finance. LendingTree's promise: give consumers power through choice. With one application, people could compare multiple loan offers side by side. Doug put information and power directly in the hands of consumers. The mission: help ordinary people make better, more informed financial decisions. LendingTree's consumer-centric approach never wavered from that original purpose. Doug's frustration became a multi-billion-dollar enterprise that leveled the playing field for all. "When banks compete, you win" wasn't just a slogan, it was LendingTree's soul. It captured the very essence of what the company set out to do: put the power back into the hands of everyday people. For too long, the financial world had been tilted in favor of big institutions, leaving consumers feeling powerless and overwhelmed. LendingTree wanted to change that narrative, making the process of borrowing money less intimidating and more empowering for everyone. Doug Lebda set out to shift the power dynamic, making transparency and competition the norm. He believed that by opening up the process, consumers would finally have a fair shot at getting the best deal possible. Doug's vision was rooted in the idea that financial services should serve people, not the other way around. He wanted to restore dignity and control to the borrowing process. No more feeling lost in a maze of confusing terms or pressured into accepting the first offer. Instead, Doug imagined a world where families could confidently compare options, ask questions, and make decisions that truly fit their needs. By forcing lenders to compete, Doug changed the nature of the transaction. Suddenly, banks had to work for the customer's business, not the other way around. This shift meant better rates, more choices, and a level playing field for everyone involved. Suddenly, consumers could see real offers and make confident choices. They could compare rates, terms, and benefits side by side, all from the comfort of their own home. This newfound clarity gave people the confidence to take control of their financial future. This transparency forced banks to be more competitive and honest. Lenders could no longer hide behind complicated jargon or hidden fees. Instead, they had to put their best foot forward, knowing that consumers were watching and comparing. Doug's vision gave millions the confidence to navigate major financial decisions. Whether it was buying a first home, refinancing a loan, or consolidating debt, people now had the tools and information they needed to make smart, informed choices for themselves and their families. LendingTree's dedication to the consumer guided every decision. Every product, every service, and every innovation was designed with the customer's best interest in mind. The company's mission was clear: to make life's financial moments less stressful and more successful. People trusted LendingTree because it was on their side. The company earned its reputation by consistently delivering value, support, and transparency, qualities that set it apart in a crowded industry. Doug never lost sight of his goal: to champion the average person. He remained committed to making financial services accessible, fair, and beneficial for all, regardless of background or circumstance. He proved a business could be both profitable and principled. LendingTree's success showed that doing the right thing for customers could also lead to growth and prosperity for the company. LendingTree did well by doing good, and in the process, it changed the way people think about borrowing, lending, and what it means to truly put the customer first. Doug Lebda was a true visionary, a leader whose foresight and determination set him apart in the world of business. From the very beginning, Doug saw opportunities where others saw obstacles, and he was never afraid to challenge conventional thinking. He recognized the internet's potential to revolutionize personal finance long before it became mainstream. At a time when most people were just beginning to understand the web, Doug was already imagining how it could empower everyday consumers to make smarter financial decisions. He envisioned a world where technology could break down barriers, making financial services more accessible, transparent, and efficient for everyone. While many clung to tradition and resisted change, Doug built a digital bridge between consumers and lenders, creating new pathways for people to connect with the financial resources they needed. His leadership was defined by relentless drive and authentic passion. Doug led by example, inspiring those around him to work harder, think bigger, and never settle for the status quo. LendingTree called him a visionary leader whose innovation transformed financial services. Under his guidance, the company grew from a bold idea into a trusted brand that millions rely on today. Doug's ability to anticipate industry trends and adapt quickly was unmatched. He encouraged his team to embrace change, take risks, and learn from every experience. Doug inspired his team to challenge the status quo and focus on real people, not just numbers. He believed that every decision should ultimately benefit the consumer. He pushed boundaries, always seeking new ways to simplify finance and make it more user-friendly. Doug's innovative mindset led to products and services that changed the way people think about money. Doug fostered a culture of experimentation and creativity, where new ideas were welcomed and failure was seen as a stepping stone to success. He empowered both consumers and employees, connecting them to a larger purpose. Doug made sure everyone felt valued and understood the impact of their work. His legacy is not just the company he built, but the lives he touched, through mentorship, innovation, and a genuine commitment to making finance better for all. Doug designed a better way for consumers, and a company to carry that vision forward, ensuring that his impact will be felt for generations to come. LendingTree started with mortgages, but Doug Lebda's vision was always bigger. He wanted to be a trusted partner for every major financial decision. Under his leadership, LendingTree expanded to auto loans, personal loans, student loans, and credit cards. Each new product empowered consumers and saved them money. Doug saw financial health as holistic, so LendingTree became a financial wellness hub. The platform added insurance, deposit accounts, credit scores, and budgeting tools. Doug's goal: provide ongoing value and support for every stage of life. LendingTree became more than a loan marketplace. It became a trusted resource. Doug's dream blossomed into an ecosystem helping people win in every aspect of their financial lives. LendingTree's heart has always been in Charlotte, North Carolina. Its headquarters bridges the city's traditional finance and modern tech scenes. Doug Lebda was a key leader in Charlotte, helping shape it as a major financial hub. LendingTree brought tech-driven disruption to a city known for banking. The company diversified Charlotte's economy and fostered innovation. Doug was proud of LendingTree's role in the city's evolution. LendingTree invested in the local community and became a top employer. Doug's legacy is etched into Charlotte's skyline and spirit. He proved a world-changing idea could be born and thrive in North Carolina. Doug Lebda was defined by his humanity and passion. He connected with people at every level, making them feel part of something important. His enthusiasm for LendingTree's mission was authentic and contagious. Doug was a hands-on leader, known for his energy and optimism. He fostered a culture where ideas could flourish and people took ownership. Doug led by example, with unmatched work ethic and commitment. He never forgot his own struggles as a first-time homebuyer. Customer stories motivated him and validated LendingTree's purpose. Doug kept the customer at the center of every decision. He brought warmth and empathy to an often impersonal industry. Doug built a company with a soul, driven by a genuine desire to help. After such a loss, the question is, what's next? Doug Lebda built LendingTree to be resilient. The company's strong leadership team, mentored by Doug, is committed to his vision. Scott Peyree, longtime president and COO, steps in as CEO. He knows the company's mission and culture inside out. Steve Ozonian, a respected board member, becomes chairman. The mission remains: empower consumers and bring transparency to finance. Doug's spirit is embedded in LendingTree's DNA. The leadership transition ensures stability and continued success. The best tribute keep turning Doug's vision into reality. Doug Lebda's story is a profoundly American tale of ingenuity and perseverance. He wasn't born into privilege. He challenged a flawed system and democratized finance. His legacy lives on in millions of families who achieved their dreams. Every time a consumer compares offers, Doug's impact is felt. He changed our relationship with financial institutions for the better. Doug proved a company's success is tied to its purpose. He built LendingTree by focusing relentlessly on serving the consumer. His leadership was driven by passion, empathy, and belief in his team. Doug left the world fairer and more transparent. His story inspires us all to find problems and have the courage to solve them.